better to be clear about your intentions.
There's a misconception about feminism.
In my experience, kids need two parents.
You could be like, whoa, I like you and you like me.
It's a reality for a lot of us. Between 40 to 50% of families go through it. Today on DTV, we're diving into the topic of divorce. Even if your parents haven't gone through it, you may have a close friend whose parents have. So let's take to the halls of Degrassi and see what the students have to say on this topic.
My parents actually got separated last year, and I've got two brothers, so it's not like I had to deal with it alone, which was good.
Well, it's not fun for anybody, but it's sometimes it's for the best.
In my experience, kids need two parents. Divorce sucks.
I grew up without a dad. I get that divorce is tough, but at least you have two parents, even if they're not together.
The most important part about it is just really being honest, you know? Try to talk to your parents about how you feel. If you're feeling sad, then be sad. If you're feeling mad, be mad.
I mean, you have to consider the kids as well, not just the relationship between the parents, because that's equally as important, if not more important, in my opinion. But it can be healthy.
I think with divorce affecting so many kids nowadays, it's like really important that we should talk about it. And I know that if my friends are going through a hard time, I'm going to be there for them, and I know they do the same for me.
Even if you're not comfortable talking to your friends or family, then reach out to a therapist. Someone needs to listen.
You really have to look at the bigger picture and see that you really don't know the whole story, and like I said, you just gotta be supportive and make sure they're both happy, because sometimes you have to look further and think about other people before you think of yourself.
It's easier to feel less alone when you know that other people can relate. Degrassians, let's see what you have to say.
My parents got divorced 5 years ago when I was 10, and it was really, really hard. I went to a private Episcopalian school, and a lot of my friends judged me for it.
My mum's a single parent, and a lot of my friends' parents are divorced as well. So I've always just seen single parents as normal, or stepdads, stepmoms. It never seemed like an issue to me.
I mostly started talking to my brother and my sister, and when my mom decided to move to the other side of the country, I definitely started talking to them more, because you really just need each other's support.
I've learned that there's always a reason. People don't just get divorced to get divorced. People get divorced because they're unhappy and want to make their lives better. I can't imagine staying in a relationship when you're unhappy just because you feel like you have to.
I think the only problem that could arise from it is if any children from the marriage feel like it's their fault. Because young people have enough problems growing up, enough things to worry about, and their parents' happiness shouldn't really be one of them.
Instead of being seen as taboo as it once was, divorce is reality, but the best way to get through it and to feel less alone is to talk about it. For DTV, I'm President Tristan Milligan signing off.
So it was good to be able to share that with them. That's very cute. Of course.